Have you ever felt like you're ready, but somehow your life isn't ready alongside of you? Um, my last video was about being in this shift or a transition period. And so part of me feels like, I'm ready to be on more stages than I'm on, to take the next step, to do more work in the States, all of this stuff. So it's this feeling of tension. But the reality is, like, I always have to remind myself things unfold in the timing that is right, right? Things happen in their own way. Um, so this tension is uncomfortable because, in my case, I think I'm ready. I can do this. I want to do this. And it could be, in your case, a promotion or taking on more responsibilities or whatever it is. Or it could just be choosing to do something new, which can be scary. But externally, like, if the doors aren't open yet, if things aren't sort of falling into place, I mean, it is what it is, but that's uncomfortable. And one thing that I hear from other professionals and leaders, teams that I'm working with, lots of us are sandwiched in between competing priorities, and we need to be aware of that, right? I know lots of people, they have kids at home, maybe they're caring for aging parents. I know in my case, I'm in the middle of a master's degree. And so there's stuff that's happening that we can't ignore, right? If something's going on with your kid and they're going through a big thing, I mean, you've got to step up and be there for them, right? So when these sandwiching priorities sort of take precedent, then of course competing priorities somehow get shuffled in a different order. And it feels like, okay, I'm in this weird spot. Something's wrong. I'm not doing something right. But that's not necessarily the case. We're only one person. I tend to remind myself of that a lot. And it's with that last video I talked about, it's March, it's this weather, it's back and forth. It's feeling like you're in this shifting transition period, which is frustrating. But sometimes the work isn't about pushing harder. It's about pausing and recognizing that things happen in seasons. And I remind myself I've got to respect the process and the timing of things. And so, to be perfectly clear, though, that's not something I'm good at, and it's something I am always sort of challenged by and probably always will be. So if you're an impatient person or like a high achiever, it can feel like no matter what you're doing, you're sort of spinning your wheels. But you're not. I'm not. I promise. It's just a transition. So when we're in this messy phase, it's really important to remember that we need to lead ourselves through it and not get bogged down by the frustration or any of the other human stuff that comes up. And I also have to remind myself, I'm not just like my own thing without connection to any other things. And so we're all part of a system. And so how I lead myself and how I approach things impacts all the other things in my world. And that's what I want to talk about next, is thinking about the systems we're a part of when we're in these messy transitions.